Well, look at what we've got here. Looks like a huge pile of tailings. And slightly to the right, a mine too, I believe. Let's explore a little closer. We are now staying in Tumco. Tumco mine. It's an old ghost mining town. It stands for the Union Mining Company. And they've been looking for gold around here and finding a lot actually for over 300 years. It started with a conquistador coming from Mexico, and about 300 years ago, yeah. And the biggest boom was in the late 1800s, 1890s. And of course, they made way too much money way too quick. So corruption began to be a real problem. And by 1905, the whole city closed down because everything was completely rotten. They started investing on things that had nothing to do with mining. And in less than 10 years, they lost almost everything. But overall, over a 300-year period, they mined over 200,000 ounces of gold. That's huge. That's a huge, huge amount of gold. Let's see. Well, ooh, little birdie. Looks like we got a real mine here. Let's get the flashlight and start exploring it. All right. Wow. Lots of stuff. Let's proceed with caution. Ooh, nice ladder. And that collapsed here. Definitely looks cool. The ladder seems in good shape. Let's see what we've got here. Oh my God. Oh. Oh, that's cool. Well, I'm going down. Alright, I'm getting now. Alright. It's like 20 degrees warmer here now. Let's see. Okay. Nothing to see this way. Well, by far one of the most interesting ones I've ever seen. Okay. Goes straight, goes right. Ooh, far. And goes left. Well, I guess it's kind of a party place. Lots of empty cans. Hasn't been used in a long time. Lots of dust on it. No recent footprints. And that obviously collapsed. And right. Okay, so you have to be more. And I come here and put on the left. Here it doesn't go anywhere. Let's see if there's anything here or not. Nope. Nope. Nobody there at school. Something is living in here. That's of wood. And that's it. Oh, one of my little friends. One, smile. Little buddy. There's always one at the end of the tunnel. This one is young and cute. Night night. Well, that's a pretty cool mine. A very cool mine. Yeah, I don't see the light, but I think the exit is this way. Yeah. Well, that was great. That was absolutely fantastic. That burned for some reason. All right. Just have to get back up those little steps. Cool, cool, cool. Don't collapse now, mine. Just wait another 2 minutes. Yeah, that's pretty tight here. It's definitely pushing against the ladder. Only a matter of time before it collapses completely. Hopefully it won't be today. After all, it's been like that for at least 120 years. Right. Back to the light. Well, that was one of the best, that's for sure. Alright, and right next to that mine we have this one. I'm not sure that's much to see. There's a door which sometimes suggests that it was for storage. So I heard, and I believe it. Yeah, okay. Doesn't go anywhere. Yeah, completely collapsed behind those boards. Too bad. Looks like I found another one over there. Lots of grey tailings. Some structure. Let's take a look. Ooh. Alright. Alright, let's see if I can get in or not. I'm not sure on that one. That's not too bad. So far so good, as they say. Ooh. Ooh. That's huge. Oh my goodness. And there's one here to the left. One straight ahead. And one to the right. I think. All right. Let's start with the right. I'm not sure what kind of dropping is that. If someone knows, let me know in the comments. All right. Pretty cool. What's that? Kind of oil, I suppose. Let's get down this one. That's pretty impressive. I can stand up in this one. Still going down. Look at the cars. It's reddish everywhere. No, that's it. Some old cans. Oh, look at that. All right. Maybe it joins the other one to the right up there. Yeah, I can climb that for sure. Let's try it. Yeah, let's try not to get lost. Wow. What is that? Just collapsed here. That's crazy. Even better than the previous one. Oh, a bat. Oh, there's another one here. Oh. Right. That's pretty tight. I'm out to your adventure. Oh. Alright, so yeah, that's the exit right there. So it just connects to the tunnel to the right after the entrance. Cool. Not lost yet. It's huge. Just crazy. Oh, bat again, scaring me. All right, little buddy, go. I will be gone in 5 minutes and you will never see me again. Wow. That's a big one. Big one so far, the biggest one so far, I think. You can tell it's deep because it's 20 degrees warmer than outside at this time of the year anyways. No wonder they got 200,000 ounces of gold from those mines. They are huge. Very impressive. So much work for those guys to build that stuff. Those support posts. Look at that. And working deep down those holes in that heat and this dust. I have lots of respect for people like that. Got those joyous needles in my hand. Yeah, they're gone. Okay, there we go. Well, that was something else. I love it. So yesterday I was exploring those mines. They're about an hour hike from the RV this way to the north. And today we are going to explore the village of Tumco. It's been abandoned since 1905, but apparently there's lots of remains that seem to be very interesting. So that's what we're doing today after the difficult hikes in the mine. Not that difficult, but a little challenging sometimes. Today it's going to be a very easy day, just a walk in the park or a walk in the village. Let's start with the cemetery. You can see all those tombs. Of course, you can't dig in that desert, so the only way to cover dead bodies was to put a huge pile of rocks on top of them. And 150 years later, it's still there. It's not much, probably, I don't know, 20, 30 tombs. A little weird, but they obviously had no choice. So half a mile from the cemetery, we have the Tumco town site. It's a walk through history. It's very well documented that they started mining gold here 300 years ago. It started with a Spanish colonist, and everything closed down in 1905. And the self-guided tour takes us 1.5 miles through historic residential, commercial, and mining areas. So let's take a look. And the first remains we can witness is the well itself. You can see the bottom now. It's pretty much full of rocks, and of course all the garbage around, because they didn't have any garbage disposal system, obviously. And we have another cemetery here, right in town this time. Lots of tombs. I'm sure the remains are still under those rocks. That's a smaller tomb, maybe a child. The rise and fall of Tumco, it started in 1600, and Tumco was called Hedges first, and it's only after it was abandoned in 1905 that the United Mining Company acquired it in 1910 and gave the name of Tumco instead of Hedges to this place. They tried to revive the mining operations 1910, 1911, then until 1917. A small mine appeared between 1936 and 1940, but they never made enough money to keep on going, and by 1949 Tumco became a ghost town. So everything on this site is historical artifact and should be left as it is. So as you can tell, they didn't pick up their garbage when they left, obviously, but all those old cans are considered historical artifacts. And these are the remains of a old cellar, I would say, underground. Still in pretty good shape, has been restored, obviously. Looks pretty good. And here what's left of a house, not even a full wall.
Wow.
Yeah, pretty crazy.
That's so crazy.
So we left the residential area and we are now entering the mine itself. and the plant. Pretty weird. Yeah. Yeah, that's mud or sandstone, I don't know.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying about the trees. They would have had to ship them in hundreds of miles
Yeah.
to get the wood, right?
Yeah, there sure ain't no trees around here. Yeah, that looks extremely weird landscape.
There's some wood right there sticking up, so that could have been something over there to your left, babe.
Yeah, let's go explore to the left. Yeah. Yeah, there was a structure here for sure.
Oh yeah.
Completely buried in the mud.
Sandstone. That's probably in the
Sandstone.
wash, eh?
Yeah. Yeah, that's the wash is right there. Some wash anyways.
That's how they panhandle.
Yeah. Let's go this way a little bit. Yeah, the wash is really weird looking.
Yeah.
So it's supposed to be a no motor vehicle area. Unfortunately, there's four-wheeler tracks everywhere.
We went down Milk Glass.
Yeah.
That's like old. Look.
Yeah.
Milk Glass.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
from an old medicine bottle.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, how cool, eh?
Yep.
Holy, look.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I don't know what the moon looks like, but it feels like we're on the moon right now.
Start calling you Katy Perry. These are
True astronaut.
Babe, I don't know, but look down here. Look how deep that shit is.
Yeah, there's like tunnels
All underneath us.
under the road. Interesting. There's a water tank over there. Yeah, water tank, I would say. And there's some wooden crosses over there. I wonder if there's a date on them. Let's check it out. Remains of another house. Brick walls house over there. No date. It's like an old family though. That's a little weird too. What a sight. Very unusual landscape. More remains. You can see the huge pile of tailings over there in the distance, just against the mountain. That's probably where the main mine was. Look at that shaft. I'm very safe here, standing on that protection they set all around it. And still, I feel a little dizzy just looking down. It's like 20 feet by 20 feet wide, and I can't see the bottom of it. It's a little scary. What's even more impressive when you look around is all those tailings. They took out half the mountain. They just dug so deep and so hard for so long. They literally destroyed half the mountain here. Extremely impressive. Must have been quite an operation. No wonder they were making $1,000 a day in gold at today's price, probably like $200,000, $300,000 every day. Quite an operation. No idea what that was. Probably part of the plant used for that huge shaft over there. And that huge mine here looks more like a quarry for minerals than a gold mine. That in itself tells you how much gold there was in those rocks. Incredible. That must be a part of what's left of the processing plant. More foundations here. What's left of the brick building. Just the bricks now, no building. And there's a huge hole right here. That was a hole anyways. Huge structure. It's all gone now, but must have been where they brought the ore to be processed first. And right over there in the distance, you have those tanks. That was the Cyanide processing tanks. Yeah, that was definitely a huge mine. So those are the cyanide tanks that was used at the final step of the process of extracting gold from everything else that was in the ore. And there was quite a few of them.
No kidding. That's impressive, eh?
Yeah, full of mud now, but
Imagine how deep they are, because look at the
They were,
railway
yeah.
tracks right here by your feet that
Yeah.
go down.
yeah, must have been very deep, yeah. Yeah.
So after hundreds of years of wind and sand and
Yeah, they're full of mud now,
full
but
of mud there. Wow. That
Yeah.
is impressive.
yeah. So those are apparently the cyanide holding tanks. They are absolutely massive. Probably could hold thousands and thousands of gallons of the chemical. It's collapsing now, obviously. There's like 5 or 6 of them. Just incredible the work they did here to get the gold. Yeah, 6 or 7 actually. So that was the cyanide plant. We've seen that, now I understand better the buildings. That was the residential area. And those were the tough workers of Tumco. Well, I think we've seen everything there was to see in that little ghost town.
Well, yeah, because we're done. We're at the end of the road now.
We are at the end of the road, yeah.